Hey YouTube, as the sort of title says, what do you get when you have a legend rank player who's not spending any dust on the league? You get a team that is triple weak to fairy and super glassy and sucks. So I don't care. Let's watch these battles. I do win some. I win some on the back of. So this team is actually like. I don't. The problem with this team is it's super glassy. I mean, triple weakness, whatever. The thing is, Haxorus. Oh my god, they have a friggin' dragon claw. Haxorus with counter and break and swipe, and Greninja with water shuriken and hydro cannon has the abilities to grab shields, right? So between those two absolute glass Pokemon, but spam really quickly, you can grab shields, and if you do that, you can then get a Brave Bird off on a Moltres. So so you're saying there's a chance is essentially this team. Problem is obviously triple weak to fairy. Haxorus and Greninja need all the shields. Even just like one charge move takes out like both of them. Same with Moltres. Moltres is super glassy in this meta here, so it's not a good team. But that is the problem. So let's just talk about while this plays in the background. Let's talk about the last 2 weeks of the season. And the problem is I have two problems here. The first one is this is the second season in a row that they've done this, so I'm worried that it's a trend and they're going to continue to do it no matter how many people say don't do this. Because Niantic in general is very not creative. The most creative thing they have done this season was the single type cupping, where you can only run Pokemon that have a single typing, no dual typing. I thought that was very good as a new league. Otherwise, it is the same. It's the same leagues. We had Summer Cup again. We had a little Element Cup. We have a Retro Cup, which has been around multiple times. We have Fossil Cup, which has been around multiple times. Little Jungle Cup's been around multiple times. And the Fantasy Cup has been around before, right? So they're not creative with how they create leagues. They're just recycling leagues they've done before. And in general, it follows the same format, right? You'll have some Great League, Ultra League, Master League cycle back, and now how they're ending this season with the problem is this is the second season in a row they've ended with a Master League and Catch Cup, and the second last week was a Master League and an Ultra League, and that was the same as last season. So it's really hard for those with not a lot of resources to push these last 2 weeks. So that's the bad part. Why? What the argument I have heard was, well, it's because you've had 12 great leagues earlier in the season, and they're not totally wrong. So I'm gonna ignore the fact that it's just I'll clarify when it's a specific cup. But in terms of great league, you had basically 2 great leagues in the first week, 1 great league in the second, a little cup in the third, a great league single typing in the fourth, a great league single typing in the fifth, a retro cup great league in the sixth, 2 great leagues in the seventh, 2 great leagues in the eighth, a great league fossil edition in the ninth, and then there's a little jungle cup, and then the following week there was a great league as well. So you have basically 10 out of 13 weeks, 14 weeks that have great league available. So people are saying like, and I guess catch up is a great league as well, right? It's just a stupid great league which forces you to build based on a time frame. So if you look at that if you are an Ultra League player or a Master League player, you're like, I'm already sick of Great League. You have it so many times in so many different formats. So yeah, I want to be able to play this like Master League or Ultra League and stuff like that. So I get that argument. I just think that like what they should do is they have essentially 5 straight weeks of Great League this season, June 22nd to July 27th, where they had single typing Great League twice, and then a retro cup Great League once, and then a Great League, 2 Great Leagues there. What they could do is bump up, take out one of those either open Great Leagues in the July 13th and 20th range. Bump up the Ultra League to it, like give people something like a Fossil Cup Great League with Ultra League. So instead of July 27th, make that July 20th. And then on the back end, just do a friggin' Great League, Ultra League, and Master League for the final week. It's not that hard to give people options to play whatever they are comfortable with grinding to Legend in the last week of the season, as opposed to this like dumb Master League and Catch Cup. The only positive is 3 straight weeks of triple dust, right? August 10th had Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and then there's been Master League August 17th and Master League August 24th, and that's when they always do the triple dust. So I've been playing every week. Again, I hit Legend already, so I'm just playing for the dust at this point. I try and get one. I mean, I think there was, in this team, there was probably a set that I didn't get a 1 win. But I try and get the 1 win with the 2700 dust, plus if you get like 1 out of 4, is it 2700 dust? 2700, something like that. And then if you get like 1 out of 5 wins, you get an extra like 3500 at the back. That's good for 6200 dust in a set, 5 sets, 30,000 dust in a day, right? Not insignificant when you're trying to build up your dust reserve like I am. I am just about at 13 million dust. I will probably be at 13 million dust by the time this is on, because I'm filming this on the Friday before GoFest, and I plan to catch all the boosted dust Pokemon with a star piece on this weekend. So I'm assuming that between all the catches, I'm going to be over 13 million dust heading into the new season. I have gone over, I was actually just looking at the tags, because I was looking at like, what do I need to build up for Great League and Ultra League still? What do I need XL candies that I can maybe walk? But again, we'll see when it comes to the move change up. But there's actually very, very few Pokemon I still need to build up. I mentioned that in the Great League in one of my other videos, I have basically, so Carbink, I don't have a Carbink yet. I don't think I'm gonna get it anytime soon, because I don't have the XLs. I'm gonna do a few raids this weekend. I'm not gonna do a ton, and then I'll walk that. So that is a Pokemon that I will hopefully get a good IV one and start powering up and start walking for XLs. But other than that, based on the current rankings, there is no other Great League Pokemon that I need to build up inside the top 100 right now, except for this new Pokemon, Passimian. And I mean, I don't think I'll get enough Pachirisu. Where's Emolga? Emolga's at 92. Yeah, and Emolga. So those are the only couple I need to build up for Great League. And I have a few for Ultra League. The problem is some of these Ultra League Pokemon that I want to build up, Registeel, Defense Deoxys, I don't have the XLs for, so I can't even build those up. But there are a couple that I have the XLs for, or no. I already built up my double. There's for sure Togedemaru, which I have the XLs for, and I haven't built up yet. I have not built up a Greninja. It does not require XL, so I can build that up with ease. There's Florges there, which I think I have a good IV, and it doesn't take XL, so I can get one of those. So there's a few more Ultra League Pokemon that I still need to build up. Tentacruel. Tentacruel was out in this last event. I've been trading, so I hope to have an XL Tentacruel coming in the future. So there's definitely... and Miltank. Miltank is supposed to be available. I mean, it is available at GoFest, so I plan to get a bunch of XLs for that and potentially build that up. So there's... I haven't built up a Drapion yet in the Ultra League. I have the XLs for it. I'm just waiting for a better... I have a rank 4 normal Drapion. But I don't have a good Shadow Drapion. And the difference between Shadow Drapion right now and Drapion is 93 Shadow and 126 regular. And people say that it's just like there's a significant difference with the two. You really need the Shadow, and I kind of agree for Ultra League. So I'm holding off on building it, even though I have the XLs for it, because I just don't have a good IV one yet. So there's options for Ultra League to build, and then Master League. Obviously, I need every single Master League Pokemon. we'll see how many. I actually just did raid. Oops. I did 4 raids. I still need like I still need like 200 Groudon XLs. But if you get like 6 per, you only really need to do 30 raids because then you can trade the other. So not even like 25 raids. Can I do 25 raids over 2 days? Yes, theoretically, because I have like 80 green passes plus all the free passes. So I can if they show up enough and people are wanting to do them. So we'll see. I don't think I'll get to it, but maybe. We'll see. If not, I'll be close. And then Kyogre, yeah, the problem is you're also going to get Kyogre spawns on the... But I imagine with the... Because the actual raids... Again, this I'm talking about like in the past because I'm filming this on Friday. So GoFest is the future for me, but this is not going up till Tuesday. So it's going to be a little weird here. But in terms of raids, in my opinion, the raids are actually quite bad if you don't want to, like, the primals are almost your only option. Like, if you don't care about shinies, like I don't. Some people do. Some people do 100%. Like, the Pikachus in the 1, the Snorlax in the 3 are not ones that I want to raid. Carbink in the 2, again, if you're a GBLer, yeah, you're going to do some of those. But other than that, you're just doing megas. I mean, the primals, right? So depending how often they spawn, I'm hoping that they're spawning like kind of like they do in the past. They like an egg hatches 10, 15 minute egg countdown, spawns there for 30, 40 minutes, and then it recycles immediately again. I'm hoping that happens. And I'm hoping that just, I've been promoting everyone there goes to this one, that we can just do a bunch of those Groudon and Kyogre raids and then Mega Rayquaza on day 2. But again, tomorrow's calling for a thunderstorm, so we will see how it goes. I think we are almost done with this battle. I got another minute left to lose here. Although I remember winning this one because I think I wing attack down the Lantern if I remember this one. Do I wing attack down the Lantern? Or is that a different one that I wing attack down the Lantern? Because I have a double. So I can take the first body slam. I have 2 shields. I'll probably go payback first here. And then go back-to-back Brave Birds. And then try and wing attack down the Lantern. I don't know if I'll have a... so I got to start shielding here. How many shields do they have left? I gotta go commit to the full farm down, and I gotta get to 2 Brave Birds, and they gotta get to... Yeah, I do full farm down, because that goes through, and I shield. Yay, I won a game. Actually, I won a few games, but... Taking out a Lantern with a flyer. Love to see it. Anyways, that is it. Again, keep watching. If you have videos, please submit them so I can showcase them. Otherwise, I'll just come at you with a few other videos before league turnover, and I will be sure to bring you information on the league turnover when we get it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.